5:30 and time to start our regular meeting with a roll call, please.
Commissioner Patton.
Here.
Commissioner Barwick.
Here.
Commissioner Webb.
Here.
Commissioner Stecklin.
Here.
Mayor Absher.
Here. Would you all join and stand with me in the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, item 3 on the agenda is our public comments, audience to visitors section. This is governed by a couple of ordinances which are in the back far corner of the room that govern this portion of the meeting. Anybody like to come talk to the council this evening subject to those rules?
Good evening. I'd like to go ahead and acknowledge the commissioners tonight and the Marion City Code, which was adopted a little over a decade ago. I want to thank the members of law enforcement that were recognized last month and the new members that will be recognized this month. My name is Izzy For Real, which is a pseudonym beginning as an online or a social media persona that I created over a decade ago, which was done to evade a now Mrs. Sergeant Delude of the McCook Police Department. And it stuck. You are likely unaware that McCook is home to an organization that has a presence here in Marion, the world's oldest known and founded in McCook in 1935, the Outlaws Organization. Last month, I spoke about an ironclad ordinance within the Marion City Code that I wanted to acknowledge earlier this evening. The Outlaws also use an insignia including iron pistons and a creed to self-identified. Last month, the line item in the budget that was discussed that Absher was visibly uncomfortable about and then vocally outspoken was a municipality conveyance due over multi-year terms. Ironically, that cost $2.2 million. It is what the marijuana dispensary has in monthly gross sales on Route 13 on average. I prefer to take the time remaining instead of the 5 minutes in the comment period to reflect on two things. Have the board or the mayor witnessed or heard from witnesses about the waiting lines that are out the door on Route 13 and that wrap around the building? And secondly, is he for real? Thank you to the firemen, the esteemed council members and chief of staff, and the Reverend Cubs fan. Mr. Mayor, I'll see you on the 23rd. Thank you.
Okay, let me ask you a question. Since I had a hard time last time understanding what you were lobbying for, is what you're here to speak about is you want us to loosen or allow marijuana sales in the city?
I'm sorry, I was actually under the impression that public comment period, you don't give comments.
Well, I'm running the meeting, so I think I can say what I'd like to.
Sure.
Would you like to answer the question, or would you like to not answer the question?
Mayor Absher, I'm not trying to be antagonistic. I'm just trying to give the, like I said, looking backwards. Maybe take a look at the ordinance and reviewing it. And if not, I'd like to maybe speak to the city attorney and the councils about an alternative. Something that we could do statutorily, where you guys would have pretty much more control over the direction of. It's basically a controlled substance, still federally. So I don't have a dog in this fight.
Okay.
But the line does wrap around the building at that dispensary, and they do about $2 to $3 million a month. And you guys have the infrastructure in place, and there's actually 2 licenses that could come to Marion. And I spoke to both of those license holders. I've also spoken to several prominent members of the community that prefer not to speak publicly about cannabis, just due to the stigma. So I don't mind wearing a goofy hat and coming in with a guy with one leg and making a public display out of it. So.
Okay, well, I'll make a public display out of it. I'll never vote for it.
Fantastic.
So,
I would second that.
all right, anybody else to speak to the council on any other subject? All right, we'll move on to item number 4 on the consent agenda, which consists of 2 items, A and B. Approval of the minutes from the last meeting and a board appointment, item B. Anyone on the council want either of these items removed from consent agenda and voted upon separately? Anybody from the audience like either of these items voted upon separately? Okay, hearing no objection, entertain a motion to pass the consent agenda as presented.
I'll make a motion to accept the consent agenda as presented.
I'll second.
Okay, any discussion on either item, A or B? Roll call, please.
Commissioner Patton.
Yay.
Commissioner Barwick.
Yay.
Commissioner Webb.
Yay.
Commissioner Steckland.
Yay.
Mayor Absher.
Yay. Under new business, item 5, Police Department, Commissioner Barwick.
I'd like to make a motion to approve the recommendation of the Merit Board, Chief Fitz, and myself to hire Landon Owens as a patrol officer at the agreed-upon pay rate per the collective bargaining agreement. Owens' start date will be December 16th, 2024.
I would second that.
Okay, any discussion? Roll call, please.
Commissioner Patton.
Yay.
Commissioner Barwick.
Yay.
Commissioner Webb.
Yay.
Commissioner Steckland.
Yay.
Mayor Absher.
Yay. Chief?
Thank you, sir. Gentlemen, this is Landon Owens. He is a lifelong resident of Marion, and if I had known that this was in his future, I would have reached out to him much sooner. I think a lot of us know his family, very good family we've known for a long time, so we're getting a very good young man here. He currently works at Marion Chevrolet, so brother's losing an employee. Sorry about that.
His loss.
Yes. So, would you like to say something? Good.
I just want to say thank you all. I'm ready to get to work. I'm excited for the future.
Great.
Thank you.
You ready to get sworn in? Yeah?
Having been appointed a patrol officer in the city of Marion, Illinois, in the county of Williamson, as aforesaid, do solemnly swear or affirm that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the state of Illinois, and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of the office of a patrol officer to the best of my ability.
Chief, you have an introduction, I believe, to make?
Yes, sir. At the last meeting, you voted on 2 new members, Brian Walsh and Jacob Brzezinski. Jacob is recently out of the United States Air Force. He was stationed at Dover Air Base in Delaware. That's where he was last meeting. He is here now, so I would like to introduce him to you. Jacob. Okay, Jacob, would you like to say anything to the mayor and the council?
I'm excited to get started. I spent 7 years helping people around the world, people I'll probably never meet, but now this is a great opportunity for me to help people in the great city of Marion. So, ready to get started.
Welcome aboard.
Jacob is originally from Christopher, and I don't know if I should say this or not, but I graduated high school with his grandmother. Don't look at me like that. Yes, I did. So anyway, this is Commissioner Webb, Commissioner Steckland, Mayor Absher, Commissioner Barwick, who is the Police and Fire Commissioner, and Commissioner Patton.
Nice to meet you, Mike.
Welcome aboard.
All right.
Ready to swear him in?
Yes, sir.
You ready? Okay. Stage before we
want you to sing. Okay.
I, Jacob Brzezinski,
Having been appointed a patrol officer in the city of Marion, Illinois,
having been appointed a patrol officer in the city of Marion, Illinois,
in the county of Williamson as aforesaid,
in the county of Williamson as aforesaid,
do solemnly swear or affirm
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the state of Illinois,
and the Constitution of the state of Illinois,
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties
and I will faithfully discharge the duties
of the office of a patrol officer
of the office of a patrol officer
to the best of my ability.
to the best of my abilities.
I just need you to sign this one.
Absolutely, go right ahead.
Well, it seems evident that most of you are here for one of those two fellows. So out of courtesy and because it's dinner time, we'll give you guys a chance, should you so choose, to leave the meeting so that you don't have to endure the rest of it and go to dinner with your families and celebrate. You're more than welcome to stay, however. So we'll just give a little bit of a break, and if you decide to leave, we certainly understand.
No, here it is.
Kind of being a Grinch with that. Anybody want candy? Candy? Good. They said keep your basket, Dad.
More for me.
Okay, we'll move on to item 6 on the agenda. Item 6A, we have a petition for consideration for annexation into city limits. This is out by Pentecost Road. Larry Sherritt's property is listed. Let's see. We've got a map and a properly formatted petition there. I don't know the motivation other than I think he thinks it's more saleable if inside of city limits is what I understand, and his intent is to sell. I think it's listed for sale. So that would be, I'll just make the motion to approve ordinance 3991, accepting a petition for annexation from Larry Sherritt's.
I'll second that.
This is coming in to rural agriculture. If he does sell it, I assume he'll want a different classification depending on who he sells it to, so we may have to consider that in the future. Any discussion on ordinance 3991?
Is this parcel all just an empty lot or?
Yeah, it's already got water and sewer, I think, either on it or adjacent to it in one case, so all the infrastructure is there. But yeah, it's one parcel and all farmland essentially, 24 acres. Any other questions? Roll call, please.
Commissioner Patton,
Yay.
Commissioner Barwick,
Yay?
Commissioner Webb,
Yay.
Commissioner Stecklin,
Yay.
Mayor Absher.
Yay. Item 7A for your consideration is to approve a purchase of a used vehicle from Marion Toyota that's listed in your packet. We hired Aaron Deaton as a codes officer, and the intention was for him to take Greg Lynn's vehicle when Greg retires soon, which I think is next month, actually. Unfortunately, that vehicle's got one expensive repair that's due to it. The ABS light is on, and we had our street department diagnose it. We think it's an ABS module, which is an expensive part to replace on one of these. It's got well over 100,000 miles, so we shopped around for a replacement. This is a GMC Terrain with 15,000 miles on it at Marion Toyota that we've negotiated a purchase, $26,082 with a trade-in value of $2,000 with the transfer and title fees. That brings the total that we owe of $24,282, and that's my motion to approve that purchase.
I'll second that.
Any questions on this purchase?
Is that the actual vehicle right there?
Yeah, that picture.
Marion color, I like it.
Yeah, we're going to put a gold logo on the side of it. I think it'll look good. Okay, roll call, please.
Commissioner Patton.
Yay.
Commissioner Barwick.
Yay.
Commissioner Webb.
Yay.
Commissioner Stecklin.
Yay.
Mayor Absher.
Yay. Item 8A, excuse me, Doug?
Yeah, this time of year, every year, we take a look at our police and fire pension contributions. I'm going to introduce Lance Roy, our city treasurer, and he can go into a little bit more detail on it. Lance?
So for the police pension, the yearly contribution that's being recommended is $1,429,320. That's up roughly $90,000 from last year. The monthly increase is $7,500. And then for the fire pension, we're going to increase it by $56,520 to $1,155,660. That's a monthly increase of $4,710. Both those recommendations are from the actuary company that we hired to look at this, MWM Consulting. I have those full actuarial reports if anybody's interested in reviewing those later. Just let me know and I'll provide them. If you're into those kind of numbers.
I do have a question.
Oh, no.
You're stating the the police pension fund is $1,429,320, but the sheet shows $1,429,274. That's with the 6.7. Okay, scratch that. Well. I was thinking maybe I was looking at last year's contributions, but
The fire doesn't match either, though. They're close, but they're not
yeah,
exact.
they're not exact.
If they're not exact, it's so we can round.
Okay,
So we can have an even contribution every month.
okay.
Monthly? That's what you're saying?
Yeah, so so that I round the yearly up maybe a little.
I think
So
the
that
question is,
monthly-
Okay.
but here,
Let me see, I don't see your numbers.
this is what we're looking at. Do you have the same copy? So the yellow on the police one shows the column that says funding policy contribution,
Correct.
29,274. So you're saying
So if you, maybe you guys don't have these.
it's $56 more?
Yeah, so I take that number.
Okay. Okay.
So this number will match what's in your board agenda. And I can provide that as well.
A bit into
Okay.
it.
So yes, I rounded it up.
Just so it would come out even
So
each
that's
month.
even
Okay.
monthly contribution instead of,
For the record, do not bite into a cough drop. I don't know what's in those things. Okay. Any other questions on either the police contribution or the fire pension fund contribution? Oh, we didn't. Do we have a motion?
Not yet.
Not yet. That's yours, Deb.
I'd make a motion that we would approve the police and fire pension contributions for the actuarial recommendations of $1,429,320 into the police pension fund and $1,155,660 into the fire pension fund for the 2025 calendar year.
Second that.
Any questions? Further questions?
Lance, just to be clear, we are well above the statutory minimum contribution that the state requires. Is that correct?
Yeah, for the fire, we're at about 70% funded, and police is 67%
Okay.
funded.
Okay, roll call, please.
Commissioner Patton,
Yay.
Commissioner Barwick,
Yay.
Commissioner Webb,
Yay.
Commissioner Stecklin,
Yay.
Mayor Absher.
Yay. Thank you, Lance. Item 9A, interestingly, off the heels of 8A, we used to levy property taxes for these amounts. So if you add those up, you get about almost $2.6 million of pensions there that we're contributing. We used to levy taxes against real property for that. You guys all remember in 2019, we changed that. So this is the 5th year in a row, I believe, now that we will not be levying taxes for that or any other purpose. That being said, we announced in November, we do have to have a tax levy, even a minimal one. For those same 5 years, we've levied a total of $100 across all properties. That's not per property. And we announced that that was our intention in November, I believe. It's November. And that's what this ordinance 3990 is just we have to turn something into the county, and this is what we'd be turning in, telling them to take $100 and divide that amongst all the properties. So that's my motion to approve ordinance 3990, providing for the levy of taxes for the fiscal year 24-25 in the amount of $100.
Second that.
Any questions on that? Roll call, please.
Commissioner Patton,
Yay.
Commissioner Barwick,
Yay.
Commissioner Webb,
Yay.
Commissioner Stecklin,
Yay.
Mayor Absher.
Yay. Item 10, Commissioner reports. Jim, we'll start with you tonight.
Yeah, street department, getting things ready for winter, snow plows, what have you, and hoping for the best, but planning for the worst. So, fall cleanup is going well. We should finish this Friday. So, working on sidewalks on South Market Street. And we are assisting helping get ready for the Very Merry Marion. I think Commissioner Stecklin may talk a little more about that. That's this weekend. So, cemetery, we had 7 burials in the month of November. That's all I have.
Commissioner Stecklin?
Since the last council, Water Department had 4 meter pits repaired or replaced, 4 water leaks repaired, 3 services updated, 3 new water taps, and 4 fire hydrants were repaired. Again, want to tail on Jim's thing about all the Very Merry Marion things going on. First of all, I want to congratulate everybody on a phenomenal lighted parade that we had. Thanks to all of you for agreeing to don your uniforms for that. I think it was a big success once again. We got a lot of activities coming up in the next couple of weeks. This weekend there are 2 different shows that I know of, at least at the Civic Center. There's also the Very Merry Christmas Market, which is going to be this year around the square, not behind the conservatory like it has been in years past. So come up and enjoy that, and other activities I'm sure that are going around as well. So enjoy all of those. Carriage rides are continuing as well. So there's lots of things to do around town and stuff. So.
Okay. Commissioner Barwick?
The police department for the month of November had 19 city ordinance violations, 121 traffic citations, 31 warrant arrests, 215 incidents were reported, 199 traffic accidents, 2 DUIs. Dispatch calls for November was 1,392, 911 calls 1,724, non-emergency calls 3,573, ambulance calls 175. Marion Fire Department had 9 fire calls, 15 rescue and EMS calls, 10 hazardous conditions with no fire, 6 service calls, 12 good intent calls, 17 activated alarms, for a total of 69 incidents. And that's all I have.
Okay. Commissioner Patton?
Treasurer's office doesn't have anything tonight, Mayor, but I would like to thank the city employees, street department, and I hate to list all the departments because I'm afraid I'm going to leave somebody out. Anybody that had anything to do with the parade, I sure appreciated it. Was, I'm going to call it electric downtown. in more ways than one. But yeah, it was a great time, and appreciate all of the people that pitched in to help. Thank you.
Okay, just to add one thing you said, there are 50 vendors at the market, which starts Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Set up is Thursday, so you're going to see a lot of activity on 3 quadrants of the square. That's 2.5 times what it was in the past, I think, from a vendor standpoint. So that will be exciting to see, and hope you guys will come out for that. Also, want to invite you guys to, and anybody's listening for that matter, Market Street Hall, which is the former First Christian Church, is of course a city-owned facility now since the church gave it to the city to preserve. But within that, as you guys will recall, the Market Street Music Conservatory operates as its own 501c3 facility. And this Thursday night at 6:30, they're having a concert which will feature their faculty and I'm sure some of their students. But I think you'd be very, very impressed. The Music Conservatory is now up to 280 students enrolled in their program. So it has been quite a success. And I want to make sure you guys were aware of that and had the opportunity to attend. I think you'll be well pleased with the programs that are going on inside of that building if you haven't been exposed to them yet. So let's see. Anything else under miscellaneous to come before the council? Council members? Lance, got anything else? Wendy? Rachel? She's gone? Guess not then. Cody? Chief?
No, sir.
All right, anybody have a need for a closed or executive session this evening?
No.
Okay, hearing no need, I would entertain a motion to adjourn.
I would make a motion, we adjourn.
I second.
Roll call, please.
Commissioner Patton.
Yay.
Commissioner Barwick.
Yay.
Commissioner Webb.
Yay.
Commissioner Stecklin.
Yay.
Mayor Absher.
Yay. Thank you all.